From West Carthage to the West Wing, Tom Homan's comments today came from our digital news desk. Homan visited WWNY this afternoon and says his new job will put him right in the White House, working closely with President-elect Trump. Homan says he will consider the North Country every day when it comes to securing the northern border with Canada. What would change here? Would we have more agents that would be along it? What would be different?
You absolutely need to have more agents up here. You need to end catch and release. If you're going across the northern St. Lawrence River or come across the lake or on foot, they need to know right from the start, you can come, but you're going to be arrested, you're not going to be released, and we're going to remove you. It's not going to be like the Biden administration, we're going to process you and release you and never to show up in court. You're not walking away, we're going to lock you up. So more agents will end catch and release. And look, there has to be, President Trump has to work with Prime Minister Trudeau and say, look, you need to enforce whatever immigration laws you have because this is a gateway into the United States.
You can watch the entire interview with Tom Homan on our website, a 7 News Extra at WWNYTV.com.